Alright. It has been a while since I've streamed, and it's because I've been away. But let's see how it's gonna go. So, we have a new patch. And we actually have a whole lot of shit to do. Now, this is a good question when I want to do this. I probably want to do quite a lot of exploration, but next week. Not actually this week. So we'll see if we can do something pretty boring right now, and then I will wait until next week, and we're gonna play like a whole bunch of games next week. Let's go. Why do I have something? Oh yeah, I know I have something. Okay, yeah. So, see what we have in store for us. Generally, one thing that I can do is the Nutland. There's the interlude. We have whatever the fuck this is. Okay, it's a tribal stuff thing. We have this thing, which we can also potentially do. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I kind of went through these just because I had a thing in one of them, but yeah. Also, where does this lead? Oh, it's so interesting. There's this thing. Huh. It's kind of interesting to see how the map is shaping up. It's like they had Mondstadt and Liyue so close, and then they're just like branching to the left so hard. Okay, we had Inazumers, which were like branching to the right. We also had the Chasm, which is kind of interconnected things. But now it's like, hey, what if we were to go right a lot? Actually, yeah, never mind. Fontenero went north, and the valley also went north. It's actually much better than I had anticipated. We might have like some Khaenri'ah like here or here. Anyway, what does a man do in this situation? There are two things that we can do. One is that we can pull. What if we pull for the gun? How much can I pull for the gun? 180. Bro, this is the worst. I want to pull for Mama Ika, but I also want to pull for the gun. So let's do the interlude then. Let's go do the interlude. See, I heard that it's like 2 or 3 hours. It's not very long. And oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. With this version, I feel like my Genshin has started to perform worse, which is also a problem. Yo. Yeah, dude, you can see how much it lags. Oh no, that is so bad. Oh, that is so much lag. Right. So if I dash over here, it's kind of fine. If I look over there, these are supposed to be imposters. And it is an imposter. You can see that it's just an image. Still kind of laggy. Good. So this is gonna be a pain to explore with the stream, so I guess I will do the exploration next week for sure. Jansen!
I brought all the stuff over, Coach.
Voices. No, no voices. Alright, whatever. Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest should go to the west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way there. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
I'll start by moving the boxes over.
This guy's name is literally Matlan.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this.
This guy's
These
Julio.
muscles aren't
Jesus.
just for show, you know. You
They
see that?
they really named this guy Matlan.
Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Imagine how on the nose his parents must have been.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. My back.
Oi, me back!
I knew I should have trained harder.
Ian-san! We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Dude, I dig the music though.
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go.
Look at that thing, it's taunting me. Oh goodness, it's actually quite laggy. Can I please? I cannot. Wait. Dude, it's actually quite laggy to stream for me, and I don't like it. It's okay, we'll have a better setup soon-ish, if it works, hopefully. Easy clap. Easy clap. Ah. Alright, we'll leave a mark over here. And I'll come back to you, boy. Dude, it's actually so laggy. I don't like it at all. My gameplay enjoyment. This game is supposed to be free, you know, mobile level stuff
You're
thing.
here, Ian-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot
Nope,
about
not
you.
me.
I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
He's on the
Mentally
ground,
ill
but it almost
person.
looks like he's
That's a
trying to
great
swim.
description. Oh, she's just bipolar.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too. But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
A tribe of physically fit people discover mental health.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
Dude, it's called PTSD.
According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, But maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
The soy fat?
Ooh.
What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try! It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
What is it, Aeon-san?
But,
Are you sure about this?
Did this ambient music? It's so weird without some of the voicings. That's literally me.
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
Huh?
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me.
Dude, they love this fucking ice shader.
Oh, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it. No. Please. Just leave me, Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
I'm drowning.
alright.
Yep. My friend. Is he any better? Duarte. Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush. He was a bit on the smaller side, but Other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
I will be the new dino.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Oh shit, we're back to good music again. Oh, hi. Oh, that's so cool! Wait, that's actually Pog. Fucking go. Where do I need to go? Okay. Dude, I like the music.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Kakak!
Duarte?
Kakak!
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
You sense it, don't you? This place is dangerous. Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few battles together. You were such a little thing back then. And
Good boy!
that hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's something in the water. You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
Yeah, get the fuck out, bro.
Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like we're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. No. Wait.
Dude, I don't understand why. I get these random lag spikes with the new Genshin version. It just seems like it's randomly lagging so hard.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
We cured PTSD.
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. You went through all that for me? What? Thank you.
Oh, so convenient.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me. It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach. Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a Toko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
I mean, What she says actually makes sense. It's just a girl with too much anxiety.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Otoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties.
No fucking way,
Kochida
bro.
doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle? Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Kochida was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochida trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
Bro, we're literally curing PTSDs.
Wasn't
Huh?
Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Yeah, bro, you need a therapist, not actually going to kill people.
How can we help?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward.
Kochida.
Fight it. One more time.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone.
There's no turning back.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister...
Go. Oh, God. Dude! It's actually, the bird is so much cooler. The only thing is that it descends very, very slowly. Like, the only reason that you would get Jashka over the bird is that the bird just descends very, very slowly. Hit him! He does not have an electrovision. Such said.
You were the ones who killed them!
Also, we have a new
My
treasure
parents were
compass.
invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Baka!
Stay
Baka! Fuck you. Baka! I mean, she has to defeat them, right? I'm just a bird. I'm a bird. Baka! Oh fuck, that was bad. Alright, whatever.
busted.
Let's ride! Amazing!
Gotcha.
Go, Conchita!
I have to do this.
What? Oh, fuck you. That was close! Wait, did she intentionally miss? Shut up. No, I think she's just bad at it.
Bring it.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
No, you haven't.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened?
Like, she's back to normal. Bro, he's not normal. She needs years of therapy, bro.
That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel
Aw.
like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest
Anytime,
here
bro.
for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Great. Yay. We have one more boy.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
Ah, literaled.
So all those rumors about the Traveler...
Kochide's getting better too.
Koichi,
So-
give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
F.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Oh shit, I have to actually stream this week. For one reason.
Oh,
So we have to do
put it that
weeklies.
way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice
Fuck.
tomorrow. No, you're amazing, Ann-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can...
I mean, we'll see. And I want to stream all of it. So we'll see how much we can get.
Beyonce,
Oh goodness.
bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Literally who? Also, I think
Off we go.
I think what I was supposed to do is actually get this bird and then go use this.
As long as you've thought it through, just go for it.
How's Okotland doing?
Dude, you can see how much the game is actually lagging. It's so bad.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
You didn't think to take his fucking hammer.
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself! Okotlan!
Gotcha. So, he thinks we're a big...
Ow.
It's okay, we're not the bad guys!
Come on! Wretched abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Bro,
Dad,
what is he doing? Also, yo,
final battle!
hello there. I have not seen you in a long time on the stream. Oh my god. It's also like the worst stream because they updated Genshin and it's lagging so hard.
Like this.
Also, I like the random pillar. That random pillar is so good.
Monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
I like how we're curing everybody's PTSD in different manner. Like, for this guy, we just have to bash his head in. They really didn't think to take out a mentally fucked guy's hammer. Like, really. Is it a huge update? It is actually. Like, basically the last few patches are introduction of a new region. And this one is introducing quite a lot of new exploration area. So like the one before it was kind of smaller. This one is bigger because you get a lot more area to explore right now. There's like this story thing, which, you know, I heard it's like an interlude, it's not the main story. But then next patch is gonna be pretty big again. They're like supposed to introduce a whole bunch of characters and also the final chapter of this region's story. So it's kind of a big one.
Used to him now.
I heard they actually made some performance improvements and changes, but actually the game runs worse for me. So yeah, it's kind of bad in this regard. But on the other side, I have actually ordered all of the parts for my PC and they're supposed to come on Monday. So I will try to assemble the thing, and if I'm successful, I will have a new streaming setup. And it's actually going to be a monster laptop that is for sure going to be able to run this without issues.
Oh, Copeland.
I mean, monster laptop, monster desktop. My laptop is kind of shit, but I'll be able to capture things very nicely. So we'll see how that is gonna go. Genshin is gonna be... I'm gonna try to test it out on like a few games. We'll see how it goes. I mean... I might get something like Baldur's Gate for New Year to have fun with it before, because I also heard that it's pretty demanding as far as resources go, and I've been wanting to play it for a while. Yeah, and we shall see. And we shall see how it's gonna go. I am hoping that this is gonna be enough for Monster Hunter. It should be. There's like zero chance.
That voice.
It's the Cacton.
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people.
Or it's called PTSD, my guy. If current gen can't run nothing else. I mean, there is going to be Nvidia 5K soon, so... You know, like imagine actually designing a game that can only run on hardware that does not yet exist. Like, that is Omega Brain move, if I've ever seen one.
Presentation will vary according to trauma level.
But yeah, I also got myself a CPU that basically does not exist in Europe, which was very, very nice that I managed to snatch one. So yeah, if this plus, like, you know, new Nvidia's 5K are not gonna be able to run this, then it's gonna be pretty bad. But yeah, basically I got the new AMD one. And it's basically by far like the best gaming CPU as well. So it should 100% work very well with Monster Hunter. And we shall see. I basically call it like the Monster Hunter setup. The only thing is that, for example, for my build, yeah, for my build, actually, I got the 4070 NVIDIA, but it should be more than enough. Because I don't plan to do 4K, and I don't think I can even capture 4K. I think the maximum I can capture is like 1080 by HDMI as well. But it should be fine. What resolution will you be running? I mean, I'll be running 1080. There's like no point in me doing 4K, I think. I mean, maybe I could try it. I don't know. We'll see. The problem is that we don't get another demo to try it out. Probably. I mean, we'll see, obviously. There's still like a few months worth of time for it. But it should be fine. Like, the only thing that I don't want to do is like frame generation. Because basically frame generation is like lying to you. You get a little bit more fidelity out of frames, but you don't get better inputs. Right, so you get like, I don't know, 60 FPS with this, but realistically your controller only responds the same way as 30 does. So for me, I think it threw me off a little bit because I basically cannot have 30 with frame gen in Monster Hunter. and I could see just how poorly my control responsiveness was in there. So yeah, I would say that I try to run 1080p 30, and we shall see how we're gonna go with that. 2K is the sweet spot depending how big your monitor is. That's another thing, because I have a pretty small monitor. Like I have
It's a kind of medicine that can
I have an Arzopa portable one. Basically, I could get like a big one as well potentially, but I don't need to. I have like a smaller Arzopa one. It basically right now serves as an extension to my laptop as like a second monitor. But yeah, it's kind of whatever.
That is precisely why it's so difficult to
And I can't even really fit, and I can't really even fit a big one, because basically what I have is like I have a desktop, I mean I have a stable, right? And also hello Kiki. Sorry that I'm just, you know, in the state of perpetual rambling, but this is kind of what I do, and I can miss people sometimes. So yeah, hello and welcome back. Nice to see you again. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Right, so I have this table, like, right? And it's still a pretty large table, don't get me wrong, but I have a work laptop that I need to fit onto it. I have my personal laptop that I need to fit onto it. And now I have like new PC parts that I also need to fit on top of it. And there's also like other stuff. There is a Switch that I have. There is like a capture card, you know, microphone. I have some chargers, some other stuff. You know, it's like there's only so much space that I can have in one place. But yeah, it should be fine. I want to rearrange the thing a little bit because there's like something like 20 centimeters of space that is just completely used terribly. And rearrange things a little bit. So we'll see how that is gonna go. But so far, basically what I've had is that I've been using the same laptop that I stream on the same laptop and I game on it. And it's a pretty good laptop. Like, I did not think I would need to upgrade anything for now. And like a lot of games run fine on it. Like even Genshin back in the day used to run a lot better. I want to say that they've pushed out like a shit ton of content, but basically for what they're doing with Nutland, it doesn't work as well in terms of optimizations on their side, right? They just want to build bigger and better, but they also want to have it work on mobile devices, and you know, they don't invest nearly as much in optimizing, you know, in hyper optimizing things. So it's kind of running a little bit worse right now for me. And obviously, you know, you have components just degrading over time because it's a laptop. It's actually piss poor at cooling. Like, even though I have a cooling pad and I have other things, it's just, you know, you have two coolers for a very powerful GPU, very powerful CPU. So I still get an average temps of like 90 or something. And that is also with, you know, pasting and stuff. So I want to say that, you know, some big wins for having a desktop are gonna be, you know, some wins of desktop are gonna be like, you know, I will have better performance. I will have the ability to just, you know, flat out stream whatever I want, hopefully. And I don't care too much about resolution, to be fair, or like super fidelity. There was like a thing, is like how there's a graph. I used to have it somewhere, but I probably don't anymore. Yeah, the graph of like how much fidelity are you getting per screen size and how far away you are from the screen, right? So the thing is that, you know, 2K, 4K, you have to have a pretty big screen and you have to be like pretty close to it in order to see like a difference between that and 1080, realistically. So I'm not very much worried about like having an inferior monitor. I have like a portable monitor. It costs like $200. It does very, very well. So I think what I'm probably gonna do is that I will wire, like what I do right now currently is like I wire the Switch through a capture card onto that monitor. So if I wanna stream, if I wanna have a second screen for my laptop, I switch the input to the laptop, and if I wanna use it for Switch streaming, I just switch it, you know, to a different input, and I capture from it, and then output it to a stream, and it works very well, I would say. So I'm probably gonna do the same exact thing, where I, instead of, you know, wiring the Switch to the capture card, I'm gonna have a new desktop, and I'm gonna wire the new desktop to the capture card. And then, you know, I will have it on a smaller screen next to me, and the stream will run from the laptop. So I think this should give me a pretty good setup, and realistically, I'm not gonna lose that much in terms of fidelity. Like, I would say I would be probably in a worse off situation if I have to, like, you know, mix up my entire table of things and cram like another big monitor onto it, I would say. For me, the biggest win for desktop is the fan noise. Oh, for sure. I'm actually gonna be trying liquid cooling for the first time ever. I've never done it. Like, when the last time that I assembled a PC, it was like 2018, and liquid coolers were like something insanely super giga advanced, and they were pretty bad at the time, so it was just easier to get a CPU fan, like the conventional one. Yeah, but now they're actually pretty good, and they're pretty available, it turns out. So I was kind of not into it initially, but I was like, yo, if it's so easy to install one, I'm gonna get one. Custom water loop or all-in-one? All-in-one, actually. So I'm not advanced, I'm not sophisticated enough to get a custom water loop. I don't know if it's good or bad, but yeah, this is also gonna be like a first PC that I fully assemble myself. Because I ordered some parts. I could not order the CPU from my local vendor, and I asked them, and they were like, no, if you give us the CPU, we cannot assemble. We're only gonna assemble things if you know, buy everything from us. So I was like, okay, well, in this case, I do it myself. So it's gonna be the first time that I actually build the entire thing myself as well. Just your desk space, I guess. Yeah, man, you have no idea how much stuff I have crammed. It's like before I had this table, I was like, there's so much garbage that I have in a million places, and now that I have a table, I crammed like everything onto the table like day one, and there's basically no space left on the table. I have to rearrange some things now for the build to actually work and be good. All-in-one would be much more doable if you assemble yourself for the first time, for sure, because I could not be bothered. Like, it would take, I mean, first of all, it's simple, it works very well. I'm not running Omega overclocking on anything. Like, if you're a complete nut job, and if you want to run if you want to overclock everything to in existence, then you want to have your custom water loops. But if you're like me and you just want to assemble things, maybe tune them a little bit up and down, then, you know, for me, just getting AIO is a no-brainer. And I hear that very good AIOs outperform basic CPU fans. From my understanding, you also get a little bit of benefit because you get additional, you get a radiator with it, and this radiator is like 3 additional fans. So you effectively get additional airflow in your case for free alongside it. So it's in my mind a big win-win. My end game would try custom water loop. Oh man, have you actually ever like installed AIO or anything custom like this? Just as silent as possible. Honestly, I think that like anything that is below 20 decibel is Omega acceptable for me. Because like the first time that... Not custom, just AIO. Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, AIO still needs a radiator, and this radiator is going to, you know, produce... It has fans, right? It will produce some noise. The thing is that I am so used to having a lot of noise. Like my first system was when I was 10. It was like a Pentium 4 machine. Just so you know, like I am so old in this regard, like in terms of hardware. Like I know very, very old things basically. And we also had like a couple of PSUs burned down, and we had like a very, very old graphics card, and we had like very, very old and bad fans that were, doing this thing. And it was like before we actually eliminated this entire thing, it was something like, my god, what was it? I don't know. It was like 60 to 70 decibels for that thing to work. I mean, okay, probably not 70, but like around 60 for sure. So it was like a lot of noise if you just pop that machine. Then the first thing that I was insanely Omega weirded about is when I got a new setup. It was like, I don't remember. It was 2018, I think, or maybe 2019, something like, or something around that time. Like the first thing that I paid attention to, I mean, first thing, okay, how fast it booted, because it basically took like, I don't know, 10 seconds for it to boot compared to like 5 minutes of the old setup. The second thing is like how quiet it was. Like it was so quiet, it's insane. Like I could actually sleep with that machine on, which turned into a very bad habit of mine to actually sleep with the machine on. So for a long time, I would just pop something to watch, like a movie or a YouTube video, and I would just fall asleep. It was like so bad. And then I started, watching Twitch streams and other things a lot. And I would just, keep a stream up, and I would just go to bed and fall asleep with the stream. I hate ambient noise a lot, can't stand it. Man, you are honestly, I mean, it's so lucky that I have noise filtering on my microphone. Because if you could hear just how bad, how much noise I get from my laptop right now, it's actually so bad. Make sure you place the pump portion at the lower end of the laptop in your PC. Yeah, basically what I got from AIO. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Basically what I understood is that for the most part you want yeah, obviously, the radiator is supposed to be like on top. So like the best place to have the radiator is basically on the top of your case. So I'll basically do it this way for sure. So that it doesn't have air in the pump while running. Yeah, that's also true. Like I heard some people that they have to like sometimes their AIOs don't work. What I heard or what I read is that they don't work until you basically get rid of some of the bubbles inside of them. When my friends talk their mic and I hear their fan, I get triggered because it's constant throughout the whole session. Dude, you have no idea. Wait. Wait. Give me a second. Let me annoy you for just 1 second. Like I will disable the noise reduction. You should be able to hear it now. Like this is how bad it is genuinely. And now we're back. So yeah, honestly, the only thing I feel that I cannot switch away from is NVIDIA stuff at this point, because I love NVIDIA broadcasts so much, actually. Isn't bad though, didn't pick up anything? Oh, that's weird. I guess, okay, I know what's up. So I think part of the reason is that, okay, first of all, yeah, I speak quite loudly. But I wanted to say what. Goodness, yeah, I wanted to say, because my microphone is also like one of those things where it has directional input, right? So I also have this thing where it's like, it's standing, there's my laptop in front of me, this is the microphone. You can see like a little bit of redness on my shirt. This is like coming from the LED on the microphone. And it has like a directional thing, so I can configure it so that, if if you know if it has a source of noise from behind it, it's not gonna pick it up as much, right? So for example, from the front, it picks up a lot of stuff from the front, so me speaking right now, and then it just filters out stuff that is in the back of it. But you should have still maybe heard it. Maybe it wasn't as loud. Let me see how loud it was. It was like around 15 decibels of noise. Like me speaking right now, I go from like -60 to -10 on the broadcast, so I speak at around like 50 decibels. And it was like around 15. So maybe it wasn't as bad, but you have to consider that it's also, you know, getting filtered by the microphone at least a little bit. But yeah, anyway, it's it used to be a lot worse, for sure, I would say.
Should be more careful around you.
This
I do not
guy.
mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself because it's a personal.
Yeah, anyway. It's gonna be really fun.
Natlan may have survived.
Honestly, the only thing that I'm hoping is that I'm not gonna break the motherboard.
Still not at peace.
Like, the thing is that I know how things are supposed to be connected
Work is not
a little bit, but I've just never done it myself. And the thing that I also worry is like putting the CPU in.
if you
I think it's a lot easier right now than it used to be beforehand, because I think that, like, when I was a kid, it was like actually insanely hard to do it. But right now, I guess these sockets are actually here for the, you know, they were made for dumbasses like me who want to assemble things very easily and quickly. But I think I will be fine.
Man must pay the price for Maui's use of the ruler of death's power.
In
That
Singapore,
price
it's
is
hot and
death.
humid, so I have friends having standing fan blowing from behind, so the mic picks everything up. Probably 30 to 40 decibels. Oh my god, that is
Looks like that death
atrocious.
is still set in stone.
That is actually so atrocious. Oh my god.
in the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and
But yeah, I
weeds
can
grow
understand
side
it.
by side. When the
I-
weeds compete for nutrients in the
I can
soil,
understand it for
the
sure.
gardener intervenes
But
to inhibit
yeah,
their growth.
if they have NVIDIA Broadcast, they should use NVIDIA Broadcast. Like, there is no excuse.
But it is an undeniable fact that she is
The most
responsible
important
for
thing is
success
just the
as
mobile
well as that
manual.
of my
Yeah,
people.
for sure. Like, for me, it's mostly about, I'm worried about cable management, and
Show you exactly what I mean.
I mean, okay, I'm worried to not break anything, to connect things correctly. Oh, sorry. To correctly put all the pins and stuff, and make sure that the cables are actually placed properly, so that they don't cause, like, you know, any internal problems with the build. But we're going to see it. I can for sure not predict how it's gonna go. It probably is gonna go fine. But I just, you know, I'm still like a little bit worried. We'll see. The parts should arrive on like Monday. So I will be busy on Monday assembling the PC, and if it's fun, then probably I do a trial stream on Tuesday with it. I also need to like install, update the BIOS, you know, install Windows, set it up a little bit, install Steam, download some games. So it's probably gonna be quite a long time. It's gonna probably take like an entire day to set it up, if not more. But then once it's done, it's gonna be pretty fun. The toughest pin to insert was just the PC case one for the power buttons, reset, etc. We'll see. We'll see. I just hope that I don't fuck up the motherboard. Like, that is the biggest thing. The rest were relatively painless to plug. I mean, yeah, for sure. Everything else should be quite fine. What PSU and cables you using though? There's like a MSI mag that I ordered. So it's basically like top-end MSI PSU for 850 watts. Honestly, I'm not a specialist at any of these things, so it was like, it was basically me, like, you know, probing,
As a rule in and of itself,
I was basically looking at like, you know, Reddit, PC Master Race, and other things, and I was like, what is like an actually really good build right now?
I'm of the belief that in this world,
And yeah, I've
no death in
just, you know, picked a bunch of parts where I saw, hey, you know, these are like the best right now.
the final moment.
So for example, I know about like some Intel controversies right now in that their CPUs are basically dying. So I was like, okay, I'm doing an AMD build, and for an AMD build, I need an AMD motherboard as well, or like, you know, the AMD chipset stuff. For graphics cards, I used to have basically in my old build, I had a 1070 Ti from MSI with additional cooling, and I liked it so much because it was basically dead silent and it had insanely good performance. So I went for the MSI 4070 as well. Again, I really like MSI. I think that they do very, very good RTX graphics cards. I like Gigabyte motherboards. My old build also had a Gigabyte motherboard. I actually had a very terrible experience with Gigabyte based on my laptop, because my laptop is like Gigabyte Aero and it has like hard locked BIOS, and it's, I don't know, I had a lot of trouble, but I still think that Gigabyte, you know, if you're buying yourself a motherboard, Gigabyte is still like king. And I also heard that it's easier to plug things into their motherboard. So it's probably gonna be better for me to just get a it's easier for me to get this Gigabyte on a desktop, right? And everything else has just looked at like the best things. So like, okay, I want liquid cooling. What is like the best liquid cooler? I looked at like you know, the PSU, what is like the best PSU? And PSU is like another thing where it's just like you don't cheap out on the thing. Like if you cheap out on the PSU, it's gonna burn down your entire house. I've had like 4 PSUs burn down in my life on because yeah, my dad was kind of like, hey, we can cheap out on this, I think. And then yeah, they just kept burning. So it's lesson learned. Anyway, yeah, so it should be a great build. Actually, it's obviously quite expensive, but it's also basically the highest end thing that I can get. The only thing that is not like the highest end, I mean, okay, there are motherboards that are more expensive that I can get, but I don't need them. You can get an insanely expensive one for like to have a support for like a second GPU, which I have no need for. The other thing is that I could get like a 4090, but I don't really care about a 4090. Like it's, again, yeah, it's like 30 to 50% potentially better than, you know, 4070 Ti that I currently have, but I don't really need that. And if anything, I could upgrade to a 50 series sooner, for example. So if I wanted to, I could get like a 5070 in, you know, basically the same price, and it's gonna perform better. And I just have to like wait a year, for example, for that. So it's better for me in my mind to do it this way. Think of it as a long-term investment. That's what I tell myself. I mean, the thing is that the PSUs are not even that expensive, right? So like you pay out $80 versus $40, and the risk is that you have like your entire PC burn, right? So it's like whatever. Is secondhand market big in Europe? I actually don't know, but it exists for sure. It exists is like the only reason that I like the only thing that I care about basically at this point. I only know it's big in the US. I mean, in theory, you can go sell for other things, but Poland actually seems to, I mean, if I'd be selling things, I'd be selling them in Poland. Poland is a big market. It's like 40 million people by itself, you know, the country in general. So Poland itself would be pretty good as a market. There is a lot of demand for PC parts. There are like a couple of vendors, and basically a lot of times they have like very bad stock for particular things. So there is definitely a market for buying PC parts. So if I wanted to sell something, I would probably be able to sell something. It's just a matter of, how much, of a discount does a person get from a used GPU at this rate, right? This is like the only thing. Don't think so much in SG to my knowledge, so I tend to just get GPU one and done deal. Yeah, I mean, why not? If you can, the thing is that if you can afford a brand new thing, you should get a brand new thing, because the GPU market is kind of atrocious, in a sense that there's a lot of crypto mining going on. So basically,
It is a
after
critical time for you, traveler. It's best not to delay. So let us end our conversation. From best of luck to you all.
yeah, thank you. I actually paid zero attention to what they were speaking about in the last half hour, but it's okay. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that GPU market is kind of bad anyway because
Still hasn't told us his real goal.
yeah, come on, real goal, bro. Fuck, where is this thing? Oh, okay, it's over here. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, basically, when COVID was booming, there was a very large market for crypto and very large amount of crypto was mined. And people were using a shit ton of NVIDIA GPUs. Basically, the entirety of like 30 series was underproduced for a long time just because people were buying up NVIDIA GPUs and using them to do crypto mining. So then they kind of crashed the market in like 2022 and 2023 because there were just people like reselling a lot of used GPUs because mining became effectively dead, especially in China. In China, they just flat out banned mining. So people just started reselling a lot of NVIDIA GPUs all over the place. They were like piss cheap to get, but they were also like insanely used. Like imagine you're somebody like is crypto mining and they run the GPU 24/7 for like months. They literally, there's like ain't no rest for the wicked. You just have to run things like that. So anyway, if you're buying GPU, it's always best to buy new one if you can afford it. If not, you have to be kind of careful about it because some of those could be very, very worn down, I want to say. All right, everyone's gathering for the party. Let's see. What are we even doing here?
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here! Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
She speaks! What the fuck?
I brought candy and cookies to share.
Wait, she also speaks.
Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Stop!
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up.
Wait, so only 2 people are not speaking anymore.
This amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look.
He's like, ooh, no, you need
Progress
more.
looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Shasta,
Oh
you're
shit,
late for
she also
school?
speaks.
That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected.
You mean they have selective VA? Basically there was, there is, I still think there is a strike of voice actors in the US. So there's a problem, right? AI is booming right now. And there's a problem, it's that for voice actors, AI is really good at mimicking voices. So what a lot of studios can technically do is have some kind of guys hire some voice actor, have him perform, like read a book, train a voice model based on the voice actor's book, and basically continue to use it without paying the voice actor ever again. right? Technically, this is what they can do, potentially. And the problem is that, you know, there's a union of voice actors in the US, and they've been striking for companies to basically put it in their contracts that they cannot do it, right? So just, you know, if you're working with with someone from the union, it's like you have to have a thing in the contract which says, hey, we're not gonna take your work and we're not gonna train an AI model based on that, right? And it makes a lot of sense, right? For the voice actors, it's a really good thing because this is basically what they do for a living, and they wanna keep doing things for a living, right? It's a very good thing for them. So they were striking, and a lot of games were involved, Genshin included. So basically, for the last patch, there were like, I don't know, all the NPCs only, and like 2 characters that had voice acting basically existed in the game. And in here, you can still see, so there's like the Electro guy, which is to the left of the Traveler. So he's not voiced in this patch, and the other guy, which is, I don't even know how to describe them, but basically in here right now everybody seems to have voices aside from like 2 people.
When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
So I think that they have negotiated something. There was talk that actually basically there was talk that Genshin basically went a nuclear option on them. So yeah, you can see, for example, there's like this guy talking and he has like no voice right now. So it's still related to all of those strikes and stuff. And basically there is talk that Genshin basically went the nuclear option because they were hiring a studio which is called Formosa, and Formosa and they've basically been having problems with them.
Everyone's here, so let's get started.
There was a story where Formosa has not paid a voice actress, like the one that voices Paimon, for like half a year worth of work at one point. So basically, like the voice actress, she just could not pay for, you know, rent and food and other things, and it was like completely retarded. So there was a thing where they transferred her to a different studio because there were like some problems with that. And now, basically due to this strike, I think what, you know, some people said is that basically Genshin just terminated like their contract, or, you know, MiHoYo just terminated their contract with that studio because, you know, they refused to accept the union's demands, right? And as a result, Genshin right now, you know, the problem is that they're releasing like really big patches and they're advertising a lot for it. And you get patches where characters just don't speak. And it's a big issue for them right now. So I heard that they went the nuclear option. It's the fact that they like basically terminated the contract with them and they're trying to transfer all of their agreements to a different studio, which, you know, is much more reasonable in terms of their working conditions and stuff. And it's also a studio which is owned by like one of the voice actors who also did a role in Genshin. So it's like a big win for them potentially.
I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler.
Oh god, that is gonna be cringe.
Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any questions? All right, then to start things off.
That's nice. Yeah, it's actually, I don't know, I kind of am a big fan of voice acting in the game. And I wish there was more voice acting for like side quests, for example. I know that they don't do it for obvious reasons. It's because, you know, these quests are played far less. But some of the side quests are actually so much better than the main quest. So it just makes me a little bit upset that they don't do voice acting for everything. But it is what it is, you know. I cannot force them. I wish that there was like more voice acting in the game, to be honest.
So basically you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Yeah, and part of me is also like, you know, very lazy. Sometimes I don't want to read very long wind-ups and dialogues. And I just very much prefer to listen to voice acting in this way.
Wally's reaction
Because I can also do this thing where I pop it on the stream, I do some quest, and then I just talk all over the dialogue. I still hear the dialogue, like if I talk and if I read something, then my brain kinda goes into... It becomes mashed potatoes, but if I listen to them and if I talk at the same time, then it's like fine for me.
If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest.
But Paimon's not from...
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your sorry, Traveler. I just need to
Can you borrow her forever? That would be so nice. Reading his stuff, especially over a long period of time. Yeah, I mean, it's more about, for example, you know, if I try to read what they're saying from the subtitles and I try to talk at the same time, then that is like very difficult.
Paimon gave us a
No, it's kind of like a thing where you play a musical instrument, you know. There are lots of people who like play the guitar and sing at the same time. It's like you have slightly different portions of your brain involved in that. It's like you need to strum with your hands and you need to sing the lyrics with your brain. And it's like you're, you know, focusing on different things. If I try to read something and if I try to talk, then it's kind of breaking it. Like, you know, it feels like I have the same exact area of my brain involved in that thing. What? That's it? Gotta have God tier multitasking thing. Yeah, for sure. Also, that was the entire interlude, huh? Wait, really? That's it? Dude, I heard it was like 2 hours. It's actually 1 hour. Wow, okay. What do we get? Hey, we get something new. Alright. Well. Also, hello there. Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to do gacha? Let's actually do gacha for funsies. What element does the Traveler have now? Actually, still Hydro for me. Let's go do some gacha in here. Also, I really don't like how it's so laggy. Like, you can see if I go in this direction, it's not very laggy. The moment that I like start turning the camera here, it is like so much laggier. Like, this is the thing where I think their optimization is kinda, you know, it didn't have, they were not expecting to go so hard. So yeah, this is kind of why I want to get... I want to wait for a new PC and try to explore it next week to see how it performs as well. Because it basically should be a monster. So my new PC should be a monster, so it should take care of this sort of stuff. I try to pull new character and well get more GG. My guy, I want to join your ranks actually. Because the thing is that I was thinking, like, do I need Chashka? And my answer is basically not. But we also have Auroran Borealis on this. So I feel like I want to do this. Just because I can potentially get 2 characters. And also, let's take a look. How much pity do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 pity. Let's go do that. Dude, Natlan is honestly fucking me so hard. Because I wanna pull for literally everything. And then next patch we get Mama Ika and we get Citlali. I try save some pool for Pyroarchon, but after I save that leaks, I don't know. I thought it was fine. For me, it seems pretty fun. I made a soft vow to myself not to play gacha ever again. Because I know I can't control myself. Man. I don't know, I'm a little better at it. I used to be bad at, I think I played for like over a year Fire Emblem Heroes, which in my mind was like one of the worst fucking gachas ever. Like, they were so stingy. It was like, you know, Nintendo had never done any of that before. And they were Yo!
I'm Auroron from the Masters of the Nightwind. Once
Let's go. First try.
I'm not trying to sell anything to you or get anything in return.
So basically, when I arrived at Genshin, like,
Every seed grows up to be. So I end up with a lot of produce.
I wish the new MH isn't stupid gacha dependent. There is a good shot that new mobile MH is actually a gacha. But how terrible it is a different thing. So yeah, basically, I kinda, you know, I knew about Genshin from launch, because a bunch of Monster Hunter players actually also played Genshin. And for me, it was like, I knew it was a gacha, so for a while I was like staying away from it, because I didn't want to play another gacha after Fire Emblem. Because basically it was like, it was very, very bad. Like the first year that, I don't know if they have improved at it. What I do know is that basically Fire Emblem Heroes is like Nintendo's highest earning game ever by a very large margin. So I still know that they, you know, have done some predatory things in there, and they basically have done a lot of you know, whale specific stuff. But I just had like such a terrible experience with it as like a free-to-play or like a very, very low spender at the time, that I just basically quit the game for like very, very obvious reasons. Let's put it like this. The bell! That is the best. In my opinion, it's kind of broke immersion of the world with freaking bike. Like, what the fuck? Others freaking use some stick to beat you, and Pyro Archons just pull out a whole bike from her pocket. I mean, the funny thing is, like, we knew about the bike from day one, right? Because she basically is like in her biker suit. And I think it was even mentioned that she has like a bike. So it's like, the moment you see her, like, we all knew that the bike was coming. We just didn't know how it's gonna look like exactly. I think the dumbest thing about it is like it flying. Like, I think that one thing that I cannot get over is just the fact that it can fly. Like, that is stupid to me. I could see how, for example, you know, it can ride on water, or it can ride on the ground, or it can ride on walls and stuff. But like, flying is like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's fine in my mind. We'll see. I wanna pull Kazarkan still. But yeah, anyway, so back to Fire Emblem. So actually I'm a big fan of the series, and when they launched Heroes, I had no idea what a gacha is actually. So it was like my actual first introduction ever to a gacha game. And it was a problem. So like for the first year, what they were doing, it was kind of sensible. Like Genshin is also like a very sensible gacha, because they kind of announce banners far in advance. Those banners last a long time. You know, the characters do get rerun unless they're Shenhue or Riot Lee, who are just, you know, dead in a ditch. If you're not a cryo character, you know that they will rerun you eventually and stuff. So Genshin is so much more sensible as a gacha, but there was like Fire Emblem Heroes, where basically, you know, what they had is like, they had like a bunch of gameplay, which is like a story that they had, and you could earn currency to pull for things from those stories, but then you basically run out of stories after like a month, right? So when they launched, I think for the first few months, they had this thing where you would get like a daily bonus. And after a while, they, you know, it was like the end of the daily bonus run time, I want to say. And then they just didn't replace it with anything. So like, you had stamina, you could do things, but you couldn't get anything. Like, you couldn't get anything new to pull for people. And this was kind of in a limbo where if you were not paying for the game, you just could not earn anything to pull for a while. until there was like so much backlash that they introduced like some kind of daily login reward back again. But I think it was like 2 or 3 times a week or something like this, but it was kind of garbage anyway. Then one of the things that they did that was like super predatory is basically they did like a banner. There were like 4 characters which were like some of the best characters. I mean, they were basically the best characters in the game. I think they did it after like 1 year or something. And they were like, hey, here's this great banner, like pull for it. Here's like the 4 best characters in the game that you can get on a banner. And they basically, you know, ran this banner for like 2 weeks. And then right after this banner, like they drop Ike. And Ike, you know, if you played Smash Bros, I'm talking about that Ike. And that Ike is like basically the most popular character in the community by far, by a very large margin, right? And they just, you know, they never announced it. They never said anything. There were like no leaks, no nothing, right? It's just, you know, you have a banner with like the best characters in the game. And then they just drop a banner with Ike. And everybody is like, you know, everybody spends like a shit ton on that banner. And then they have to spend a shit ton again because suddenly they get Ike. So like there was a lot of, you know, backlash on this for sure as well. And then what kind of broke it for me is that basically there was also like an online option. So there was like an online arena where you could go like every week and compete against teams from other players. And if you won very well, and if other people could not like beat your teams, then you would get promoted and you would get some rewards. And as long as you stay in like a very high bracket, you would get more and more rewards, which were like very limited as well. So it was fun. It was like a very fun combat, and it was like the only PvP in the game. And then they started introducing like a lot more whale-only mechanics. So you could like stack characters to get better stats, and you could stack weapons to get better stats, and you could change skills to get better skills on characters, but you had to like fuse, you know, you had to merge them from other characters. It was kind of like this loop where you basically had to whale in order to be really good. And this PvP, it kind of became unplayable because basically you could not advance to like the highest leagues at all. Because there were like so many whales or just people who just paid for very, very basic things, like even some low spenders. Like as a free-to-play, you just could not get there, and it was kind of what broke this the thing for me entirely, because there were like 20 levels that you could do from this, and I was climbing like from like the worst, you know, level 20, and I wanted to climb to like number 1. And then they started introducing those mechanics as I was like rank 2 or rank 3 and stuff. And I just could not climb to the highest one because people just basically overspent. And I could not beat anyone who would spend like even a little bit on the game. So it's just, you know, it just kind of broke the game completely for me. It's kind of broke immersion of the water with... Okay, wait, sorry, I already read that. Constant way to earn currency. Yeah, exactly. So this is one good thing about Genshin, is that there's, if you're free to play, there are lots of options for you. There's still like plenty of options for you, so that you can get the character that you want, or at least an occasional character that you want. I hope they make Snezhnaya like Cyberpunk City, that bike makes sense in technology way. I mean, honestly, you know, Genshin has its own laws, you know. So, I don't know. I don't think the bike is gonna be the be-all end-all. I think Snezhnaya will see what they do with it. I'm kind of interested in what the gimmick is going to be like. Also, I was not keeping counts. Let's see what we get. Oh shit, I was saved! I lost the 50-50 and I won. Nice, we won the 55-45. Good that they didn't get you spend any or much in the end. Yeah, I spent a bit still. Maybe like 100 or something. I didn't have a lot of money back in the day, so it was still like a big win for me. Let's go.
Disputes you need me to end for you? Depending on the situation, it could cost you a little.
What are the odds that we get multiples?
Potentially a round of ammo.
If I get a Chi-Chi right now, I wouldn't even be mad, to be honest. I would not even be mad right now if I got a Chi-Chi. Genuinely, I would not be mad. Because then we get like guarantee from Amaika. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Well, we won the one that matters. Anyway, yeah. The FPS is kind of dipping hard. I think I spent too much on Genshin when I started. Oh no. That is the worst, as always. What do we try to do now? That is a good question. I think I try to see what bosses I have available. Oh goodness. We also need to adjust our friendship party. So let's take a look at what we have. But yeah, basically I am not a huge fan of gacha games, but I think, yeah, again, you know, Genshin kinda did it well for me. Let's fucking go. Genshin in my mind kinda does it well. So yeah, it should be fun. Pew. Oh. Wait, that was so quick. I was hoping it'd fly more. Wait, how do you jump? Auroran Borealis. I actually need to do the party thing. Let's take a look. I wanna know how you jump. How do you jump? Wait, how do you jump? Oh, there you go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Party menu is so different now. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of quality of life things, actually. So the party menu is very, very different right now. What's the floating companion beside you do? Nothing. It's just a decoration, actually. I don't even know what that is supposed to do. Alright, let's go study the characters a little bit. And let's also do this. Auroran Borealis. This time of day, localized entirely within this menu. Jeez, I need to farm for so many things. The only thing that I hate is how much I need to farm for things. Gosh darn it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we have so many things to do. Alright, let's go grab... Actually, wait, I didn't need to grab these things. I can do the trial. Oh, hi.
Your passion for treasure hunting is turning these chests into an endangered species.
I like that phrase. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Okay. Oh, change avatar. Yeah, we have both of these. Dude, now I have to farm for their stuff. This is the worst part. I love pulling for characters, and I love farming for their things, but I need artifacts. Like, I need a lot of artifacts right now. Which is very unfortunate. Okay, what do we have? I feel like I have to do this. I also have this. The equipping characters EM will increase by 80% for 18 seconds, maximum 2 stonks. I feel like this is supposed to be on this guy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this, and this, and this. And I think that this could go on Auroran Borealis. We'll see. I will probably need to build something for him. I don't know what he does, actually. So we shall see. I also need to get this thing going. Cringe damage. Oh wait, I think Sundering Pulse does normal attack buffs. We'll see. It's still a good stat stick if I want it. We'll also equip this on him for now, because why not? Let's go to the trials. Yeah, right here. Right here, any minute now. There you go. Man, I wish I knew what Sucrose does. By Royal Dick.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my eyes on me.
Eyes on memes. Oh my god.
Stand clear.
Midnight Phantasmical.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Yo. Lionel. Man, I haven't played Lionel in forever as well.
Stand with me. Teamwork is dreamwork. Boba, get them.
Here comes the finale.
Out of my way. Our bond is strong. Everybody stand back.
And voila! Let's get this show on the road.
I'm going in. You're toast.
A boom. Alright. Get this guy. Aurorans Borealis. Elemental skill throws a orb at enemies dealing electro damage. When other opponents are nearby, the spirit orb will bounce between them, dealing additional damage. Each opponent can only be selected as a target once. Okay. Auroran Elemental Burst deals AoE electro damage and summons force, a supersonic oculus that continuously taunts and attacks nearby opponents, dealing electro damage. Taunts and attacks, not bad. After nearby party members trigger a Night Soul Burst, or when other party members' hydro or electro attacks hit opponents within a certain period of time, after Auroran uses his elemental skill, Auroran will accumulate Night Soul points. Why is it so difficult? When nearby opponents take electro charge reaction damage or Night Soul aligned damage dealt by other characters, Auroran will consume Night Soul pointers and enter his Night Soul Blessing state, triggering the Hypersense effect and dealing electro damage to at most 4 nearby opponents. To facilitate experiencing the character's burps, the Night Soul state, the additional orbs. Can I just not have my brain rotting? Feel like I was supposed to hit this. Police. Oh, I will need to get used to that. Wait, how do I fire? Oh, okay, wait. Dude, this is so bad. Why can I not use... Why can I only use one button? The fuck? Wait. Oh my god, it's actually so bad. Okay, wait. It's actually so bad. It's actually so bad! Why do I have only one button on the controller? Dude, this guy's so bad, actually. I need to actually be healed. So let's go do this. Yeah, yeah.
Go! You're free now! Not too far now.
Squirrel, Mark II, animal testing. Huh? Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your...
Time to say hello. Farewell.
Shadow Raven. Stand clear. Time to act. Rain cutter. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis.
Tell me what you see. Be free.
I don't understand why I cannot use RT while he's in the air. Yeah, that is so bad.
Farewell.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a...
Yeah, I don't know. There's one thing that I don't like. So normally what I would do is actually LT. I would press LT to aim at things. Right? Now here's the problem. I do jump and I have no access to LT whatsoever. I have access to B, which is the only thing that I can use. Fuck. So I can do this, which I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that. She wields a gun for her neutral special. Elemental skill allows her to mount and stay airborne and move swiftly until her night soul points are fully depleted. When sprinting or increasing height, extra night soul points will be consumed. During this time, she can use her charge attack to lock onto enemies in a special aiming mode and fire Shadow Hunt shells. Some shells will undergo elemental conversion based on the elemental type of your party members. Oh! When she doesn't have a knife night soul point test, Chashka can expand Smegma. Chashka Elemental Burst fires a single shell that deals AoE anime damage and splits into 6 shells which attack nearby opponent tests. Shells will undergo elemental conversion based on the elemental types of your party members to facilitate experiencing this. Alright, let's see. Oh, nice. Wait, how did my gauge deplete so hard? My gun experience. Oh, it looks so weird. I get it that it's flashy, but it looks so fucking weird. Okay, it's actually not very worthwhile to try and... Actually not very worthwhile to try and boost. Let's see if we can do it. Oh god. Yeah, okay, you know, we do it the old-fashioned way. It's low, bro. So let's see how she performs. Why? Wait. How does a man shoot his shot?
Master Scorched, which will it be?
Oh.
Oz, reveal that.
Oh. Wait, I'm actually a big fan. Bro, I'm actually a big fan of this. Open fire! Open fire! Dude, I'm actually a big fan of this. Oh, that was a lot of shots. Open fire! Dude, okay, that is actually fun. I like that it is based on your party members.
Master Scorched, which will it be?
Wings of darkness. Let's run.
That's all I've got.
Open fire.
Open fire!
Open fire. Locked on. Locked on. Open fire. Fire in the hole. Hey, yeah. I'm surprised. Think you can bully me, Diana? Oz, reveal thyself. Locked on. Open fire. Locked on.
Bro, I'm literally at the same height as this guy. Yo, I'm actually a fan. Okay, I like it. Part of me was thinking that I might regret Chashka pulls, but I probably don't. We shall see how strong she is the only thing. I'm gonna take a look at the passives that they have as well. Let's take a look. And also at what kinds of artifacts they need. And also, I need to farm for books. The biggest problem that I have is that I need to farm for books. Fuck. Think I have to go over here. Well, let's see. Oh god, it's gonna be so bad. Oh, wait. I actually have 3 Notlandians right now. Goth! Help me! Fuck. This is a quest. I have to keep this. Not today, kid! Can lie on the floor for 1 more day. Rawr! Wait, I cannot transition into her on the ground. Oh well. Big fucking gun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, not bad actually. Wait! What could he do? Oh, he's so fast! He's a tall boy, he's fast as fuck. Holy! Not used to the fact that tall boys are so fast. Also, I like the music here so much. Holy. Is this music legally so good? It's not legal, it's so good. Oh, hi. Also, there is something that we can do. Fashion is my passion. What will look good on you? I think this is unironically gonna look pretty good. Nah, it's probably this. PlayStation Network. Fat chance, bro. Wait. Oh. Alright, let's go. I think this is what I literally do for the end of the stream. Is I just try to farm a little bit. Also, I want to see if it counts as normal attack damage or not. It probably doesn't. This is a problem. I can get this. 1, 2, 3 or more gimmick stacks attack will increase, otherwise movement speed will increase. Honestly, I want a party of 3 different elements with her. So it's probably, like, it's a good, but it's not a good thing. This is basically useless if it's like normal attack damage. Anyway, we'll see. I want to read her descriptions as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to also... Oh, I can switch in midair? Wait, yeah, this is what I wanted. I'm an idiot. Dude, she's kind of in a weird spot. Is she a KFC glider girl? I think she do. I like this. Holy, that is so good. Okay, we have to get it. And for her neutral special, she rides a big fucking gun. Reload, mom. Reload, mom. I was like, why does she have a single bad point? But then I realized, what the fuck is that? But most importantly, can I just smash it with Arlecchino? Can I just smash it with Arlecchino? What is this party? I don't even remember what that party was for. Hello? It turned into a chicken! And then it turned into a robot. Oh my god, I like it. Except it's kind of dead already, but I liked it. Well then. I want to read how her elemental skill operates, because I think it would be very, very important to know. Okay. Can I do this? No, I cannot. But I had the big gun. Big gun. Also, I heard a thing. Oh. Oh. Okay. Gonna ask if it's actually... If I can actually go up and it makes sense for me, but apparently it doesn't. But it's fine, so I can see that there is a thing. I can do it like that. And I already have like 3 quests which I've marked over here. Let's take a look at something. If I can do anything for this guy. Abundi. This guy is Amundi. Fuck. Okay, so that is locked. Wait, I have 20% world exploitation. Fuck, so we have to do a little more. I have 20% from just a few of these things. That's kind of wild. I mean, to be fair, actually I do have a lot of pointers. Okay, you know, for now, what I will do is I think I will go onto these spots and gather materials for her. I also need materials for Auroran Borealis. Actually, do I? Oh, I do have this. Yeah, I do need materials for him as well. Auroran... Is this the same thing? Oh, yeah. Freebies! Freebies, GBs. No, it's not the same thing. So I think what we're going to do is we're gonna go on the collection tour. Oh, viewpoint. Oh. That's a Healy Churler. Is it down here? Trackable quests nearby. Probably not what I want to do. Wait, I thought I would get something. Oh no. Dude, my entire team is actually so not built for any of this.
Alright, letting brave names echo! Take me up! Open fire!
Open fire!
Open fire! Locked on! Justice will
Not too far now.
Yeah. Well.
bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Didn't hear the echoes of the valley. What a nerd. How come I cannot see anything? Mom! My stuff! Is it not over here? Where is it? There you go. Wait, so I don't get a thing with this guy where I can actually see where the things are? That's honestly so annoying. Wait, I'm confused. What do you have as your talents? Gliding speed of your own party members by 15%. Wait, that's not bad. Okay, so this is the thing. After the elemental skill Night Sing Spirit Orb hits an opponent, will gain a Spect Sigil for 15 seconds. When a nearby active party member hits an opponent with normal charge or plunging, the character will store 3 energy. Triggers 3 times per duration. That's actually not bad. That's actually entirely not bad. We'll gain 40 Night Soul pointers. Okay, yeah, so he's basically an electrocharge nerd. That is not bad at all. I mean, I don't even mind the guy. The only thing that I don't like is that I don't get these things. I want to explore right now as little as possible, actually. Because it's just gonna fuck up. Oh no, stop. I don't wanna fight you. Wait. The Steam is actually so bad. Okay, wait. Let's go adjust this team. Or let's actually set up a better exploration team for this. I think this team I don't need anymore. So, Chichash. This guy's gonna be slot. Actually, he's not gonna be slot 4. He's gonna be slot 3. And then we're just gonna do this.
Breeze is restless today.
Maybe. Whatever. It's fine. Wait. I am so confused right now. So she... Wait, let's try to get some other characters. I want to see who has...
Hey guys, how's it going?
Are you gonna see this? Yeah, so you will allow me to see things. Okay, Mulan it is. The thick rider girl is my girl. Dude, I like this music so much. How is it legally so good? How is it legal for it to be so good? Oh, hi. Okay, wait.
That's it for now.
I will take this though. Dude, it's actually so fast to glide with him. Yeah, can I... Good job! Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Guys, I just wanna pick flowers! I just wanna pick flowers, please don't! There you go. There you go. That's all I wanted. Fuck. Alright. I don't want to do any quests right now, actually. I want to do quests next week.
Carbon waves.
You guys like carbon waves? I didn't think so. Wait, where is this thing? Why are you cock blocking my entrance? That's so rude. Hey guys. Oh! Look at this. Ah, big fan. Hi. They didn't do anything. Also, what about the weapon upgrade? How much can I upgrade this? Probably very little. Probably a little. Probably a tiny bit. Probably at least something. Hey guys. Dude, look at this exploration though. Oh my god. We also have to wait for the grandma. Man. Somehow Notlandians, like, Notlandians make it so that you don't have to bull for anyone, actually.
See you in the night.
That's so rude! Yay, never mind. That is so rude! The bird just wiped out my Auroran Borealis. I think I have to do two things. Auroran Borealis. This time of day, localized entirely within my kitchen. These fucking birds. I'm not gonna be friends with them anymore. They're kinda rude. The fact that he can jump like that every single time is so boss. Wait, I cannot see. I don't think I'll be able to get there. Oh goodness. Don't think I'll be able to get there very easily. What? My guy, how did you not jump? So why am I burning? Why am I burning? Oh. Wait.
Take me up.
Alright, I'm a fan. Rip. I have too much weed. Wait, it's even higher? Or am I stupid? I feel like I'm a little stupendo. Dude, this place is so hard to navigate, actually. It's insane. I don't even know where we go with this. I have to be honest. Take a look at this. Ew, rude. Yeah, about that. Well, that was bad. Oh, I could have jumped with Auroron Borealis. Oh! Wait, that's so weird. I don't even know where I'm going. Hi, bird. So confused right now. What does the man do here?
Let's burn this breeze.
Take me up.
I don't understand. What makes that thing appear? I think it's like some innate thing to this location. I don't think it is Josh Kiki. Yeah, okay. I also think that this circle is not what I want. Dude! He got me.
Let's ride.
Where is the thing? That is a very pretty place, but I need a thing. Please. My god, the exploration. My god, the exploration.
Let's fly.
So yeah, I think that I was supposed to get this from somewhere down below. Oh, now I get it. Okay. That is so weird, but it works very well. Alright, cool. So it's somewhere down here. Good. Dude, we got a bunch of stuff to explore though. Oh, hi.
I told you today's our lucky day.
What do you mean new collection area? There is a thing over there that I had not collected. Wow, man. Okay, jeez. I have a whole bunch of stuff. Let's try to see. Try to see what we have over here. My god, this place is... I mean, it's great. But it's so annoying to explore, actually. The other problem that I have with this is... I would genuinely love for all of Natlandians to kind of be able to see where these materials are, but apparently that is not a thing. So I have to have Mulan in my party. Literally only one of them.
Time to go.
How do I not have a Chashka? How do I not have a Chashka? There you go. Good girl. Up! Okay, wait, it's over there. Dude, honestly, I can really feel the 15% increase being able to glide.
Let's burn this breeze.
Back for now. Welcome back, welcome back. I don't know what this thing is, but I know what this thing is. Okay, let's get out of there. I mean, yeah, there is not much going on in here. It's just me kind of exploring the place. I'm looking for materials, but there is a little bit of exploration that is going along the way. Honestly, I really like this place. It looks really sick. It looks really sick for sure.
Time to go.
The only thing is that it lags quite a lot. So if it didn't lag, it would have been so much more fun, for sure. Man, the only issue that I have is that, you know, my biggest issue with Genshin is that... Wait. Basically, this is all the characters that I have at this point. And it's a lot of them. And the problem that I have is that I want to build so many of them, and I want to build, like, all of them to be basically usable in some way or sense. But holy shit is it taking so much farming. And I cannot do, like, a lot of things now because of weekly bosses and such. There is supposed to be a thing. Oh, it's so good. Also, I can mark you. Damn, that's a tall order. There's so many. My god. And now I just got 2 more. It's like a thing that I do. It's like I have not built like 1,000,000 characters and I get like 2 more. I don't know why I am like this. But next patch there are like 2 more that I want. So it's like... Why am I like this? It's fine. We'll build them all anyway. at some point. That is a good thing. I don't know if I have to go very high up. I don't. That's very nice. The only problem that I have is that I cannot get there very easily. Maybe I should go from there. Or actually I'm staring at this thing. Is it this thing? Yeah, it is this thing. I think we're gonna cheat the system a little bit. That's not how I wanted to cheat the system. I'm sorry. Strike up hose. And then Jesus just walked on water, lol. And we cheated, lol. I remember crossing water was ass. I mean, is Furina XD. She's like the only character who can do this like that. So it's kinda not a consistent way. You have to have like, you have to be a nerd like me and have like a lot of characters for like every single situation. And then she rides a big fucking gun. So we just do that. Teleporter, teleporter. Alright, I'm a big fan. What's going on over here? Can you just let me have my flowers and I will fuck off, I promise. Oh, nice. Dude, I like this place so much. Honestly, this place is so cool looking. Please. Aurora Borealis. I like how he didn't notice me at all. I was like, yeah man, whatever, just do your thing. Alright, let's see if we can abuse the game one more time. I think we have to abuse the game. There's like basically no way that I'm able to fly from that to that spot. I think we have to abuse the game, man. I think the ancient art of water bridging, by the way, is still like super relevant in the game. Like there's Furina who kinda, you know, makes it unnecessary if you have her. But it's also kinda funny. I think people water bridge, or I mean ice bridge for the fuck of it still. Speaking of Aurora, I'm going to Europe next year in hopes of seeing one. Damn, where are you going? You have to go pretty... I mean, I wanted to say you have to go pretty far north, but it's actually not that true anymore. There have been like 2 or 3 auroras this year in Poland as well. There were some which were like visible in Ukraine too. So in Poland, Ukraine, Hungary, basically. Also, what? There is a thing. We can do that. Oh, that's insane. There you go. Oh my god. I don't even know where I'm going. Crazy. Finland, Denmark, Spain. Okay, there's a good shot you will see it in Finland, for sure. Denmark is also pretty close. Spain, fat chance. I have little idea what to expect. Honestly, I have never been to either one of those. But I have an uncle who lives in Denmark, so I know a little bit as well. I've not been to Spain. Spain, depending on where you go, you have to be kind of careful. There are lots of crime in Spain. So, yeah, with that. Denmark and Finland are both very chill. In all senses of the word. Chill as in chill, and chill as in very nice. But yeah, if you're from Singapore, you have to dress very well, for sure. Because it is gonna be... it is gonna be very, very cold, potentially, for you. Especially in Finland. Finland is like a very, very cold country. Traveling in a group at least. Oh, that's nice. I mean, in a group it's always safer, so for sure that would be very, very nice. Where is that teleporter? Oh, it's here. Okay. Big fan. I love cold, but yeah, I gotta be prepared. I mean, we're talking about like, I mean, it depends, okay? When are you going to travel? In summer or in winter? Or I mean, whatever season, right? Summer, autumn, spring, winter, could depend. Also depends on where you go, because northern parts can also be different from eastern parts. January, February, wow, you're going at the worst possible time. It's actually kind of like the coldest time to travel there. Let's take a look. I'm actually kind of curious. Can you get to -20 in Finland? Finland temperatures in February. Let's take a look. Range from -14 to -4. That's actually not that much even. I was expecting -20 to -25 maybe. That's actually not even as bad. What? -20? I mean, I was just expecting that like the northern parts could definitely be like -20. But apparently it's not. I'm actually surprised a little bit. Not gonna lie. But yeah, -5 is not actually that bad. Oh, hi. Random Signora spot. That was pretty neat. Where is stuff in here? Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Time to go.
Who is you? That's very interesting. Oh, you don't? Dude, we're gonna have to come... Fuck! For all of these things. Am I supposed to do this? Easy clap! Wait, that was actually an easy clap. Oh. IKEA chest!
Is turning these chests into an endangered species.
It's even funnier the second time. Alright, anyway. Ooh, there's a cave. I feel like I am supposed to go here for the rest of these, but we'll see. My dad told me before wasn't funny then, but the jokes about it. Oh wait, I used to wear shorts in Aussie at night was like single-digit degree. That's nice though. But yeah, Aussie is still much better. Actually, that's a good question. Is Aussie better? Aussie is probably better, I would say. I mean, unless you're in a desert, right? I assume if you visit Aussie, you visit kind of the non-desert area. So it's like, yeah, it should be better. Oh, fuck off, I don't want to deal with that thing. Okay, let's go try to grab some of these ones. Anyway, told me before wasn't funny then, but he jokes about it. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna go to Aussie, it's like you're staying somewhere at -20 or -40 degree worst storm in decades. Oh wow, that's actually crazy.
Time to go.
Dude, I wish I could switch to Kazoo, man. Wouldn't that be fun? Thought he was going to die then. Man, I was out and about at like -35 one day with a hailstorm. It was atrocious. Holy fuck, it was atrocious.
Time to go.
Time to go, brother. Oof. Okay. It was definitely desert area in Perth. Oh man. I mean, I think Western Australia is also a little bit more chill than Eastern one. I could be wrong though, but I heard, like I used to work with guys from Australia, and I heard from them that it was, I mean, I heard from them some pretty bad things, not gonna lie. Wait, what? Oh wow, it is so high. Okay. I was kind of not expecting that, not gonna lie.
Time to go.
I mean, in theory, I could just hang around, but I don't think I want to. So yeah, I think I heard that Perth is like generally a little bit better in terms of weather. I mean, it will be more chilly, right? But most of the time in Australia, you're concerned about it being too hot. So like Melbourne is basically a heat stroke area if you want to do anything in there. I was kind of hoping that this place is... Okay, wait.
Time to go.
No, I did a stupid, mom. It's okay. It's okay. We'll have to come back here anyway. Seeing hails on videos are scary. You mean from Perth? I mean, I don't know much in terms of the weather when it comes to Perth, but holy shit. Mr. Robot? You not, Mr. Robot? Didn't know Genshin had so much verticality. It's a very recent development, actually. So they've been doing a lot of vertical stuff in here with Nutland. I think I have to shoot this guy. Pew! Pew! Oh, she's actually quite good at removing the shield.
The voices are calling.
Bro! This guy is a schizo. Pew! I was like, why am I moving so fast? And then I realized that I also have double anemo. Oh, well, so much for that. Well, we're gonna fight you with the characters that are actually built. Stop clapping! Alright, anyway. Screw this guy. Alright, let's go revive the party. Anyway. Just videos about it destroy streets of cars. Okay, I see. I mean, I'm not a big expert on geolocating these things. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that Perth was basically very chill, but it's something that you can usually get with if you're on the shore anyway. It's like random tornadoes, random other things. I have a feeling that what the game actually tells me here is that I need to find a way in, which I'm not a big fan of because it's probably tied to a quest. I don't want to do questing right now. Just want my waifu flowers. Get myself some waifus. Also, I kinda don't like the fact... Oh, hi. Wait. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why can this guy... Wait, what? Why can this guy aim and I cannot? I need to find some gameplay tutorials on what these puzzles are. Because I see this, but like, what is it supposed to do? I want to find a way to unlock this, man. Oh well. Anyway, I think I just give up on this temporarily. It's probably the best idea. Also, there's fishing now. Maybe it's actually somewhere over here too? Try to see if there's a way. Probably is not here. Yeah, it's not over here. We have to basically get inside of that thing. Oh no, I'm not touching your ass. We need more Nutlandians, huh? I think we try to go for this guy. See how lucky we get. Dude, I was like so confused for a second why my party is so fast, and then I remembered that I actually have double Anemo characters. Like, the only thing that I don't like with her is that it basically takes like forever for her to do this. Like, if I want to instantly remove the snowboard, I mean the snowboard, the gun. If I want to instantly remove the gun, then it actually is kind of bad. I also don't want to fight most things in here right now. But yeah, holy shit, her gameplay is so unique in terms of her elemental skill and discoverability. Because you can lower, you can go up, you can do a lot of things. The only thing that I don't like in here is that it takes like a little bit of time for her to get that going. Ah, fuck. Let's see, can I actually find more of these things? I wish I could just press a button and she would, you know, instantly snap out of it. If there was a button to just get her out of that, I would be so much happier. Okay, beautiful. That was literally me exploring that entire thing for like one flower. I'm intrigued how good her exploration is. It's actually pretty good so far. It plays well. I wanna say, like, after a little bit of... Fuck. After a little bit of this, I wanna say that her controls generally feel pretty decent. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Whoa. Whoa. What are all of these places? Still looks funny riding a revolver. Honestly, it's kind of wacky as fuck, for sure. But at the same time, you know, this entire Nutland area is kind of funny because, you know, we're riding a shark, we're riding a gun. This guy he's just jumping very high. You know, he's just like jump, he just jump-oo. But so far it's so great, I wanna say. Okay, so in my mind, I don't know what any of these puzzles stand for. I also probably cannot explore this thing. Is there any other place? There is no other place. That's pretty good. So there's only this spot left, which I don't feel like I want to do right now. I remember when Venti was sought out highly to explore. Honestly, he still kind of is a goat. Fuck. I hate this so much when they do that. He still kind of is a goat. The thing is that there were like lots of characters over the past few years that have just completely broken open the exploration meta. And Nutland is basically entirely about exploration. So this entire region, like every single character that you get over here is about exploration. Like all of their skills have something good to do for you to explore. So, you know, she can just literally fly, she can surf on water. Yeah, there are lots and lots of things that are fun. Feel like I'm just gonna do this. It's kind of weird that she has to attack. I wish that they actually used a different animation for it. That would have made a lot of sense in my mind. But oh well. Cannot have it all. There are some random chickens on all of these rocks. It's also kind of weird, yeah, but I understand why it is the case. Where is the thing? There's the thing. Basically must pulls for quality of life. Honestly, they are insane, like all of them. Like, literally all of Nutlandians are kind of insane as well in terms of the damage that they deal. So Mullani, like her over here, she's basically the strongest unit in the game right now. Hands down, she is the strongest unit in the game. There are like speedruns of people beating everything in like a few seconds. There was like one weekly boss that basically has like Omega armor. So there's like one weekly boss that you have, and this boss has, at the start of it, he has like armor which, you know, reduces 90% of damage. So he only takes like 10% of damage, right? I recently saw a video where she just two-shots the guy. So she basically just, it's like normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like remove this shield, and there's like an entire gameplay mechanic where you have to run around for like a few minutes to get that shield removed. And she just basically two hits him. Like a whale tier, Mullani just two shots that fucker. It's so stupid. It is so fucking stupid. It's ridiculous. Glad I'm not playing. I mean, it's not that it's bad in terms of balancing. Like it's still like, you know, PvE stuff, so you don't get benefit if you know, have there's no like PvP thing in the game. So it doesn't matter as much, but yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's not, the thing is that if you want to do all of that, you're kind of right. Like if you really wanted to do that, if you were like, you know, having a watery mouth from this, you would need other characters as well. So you would need, I think, oh goodness. So you basically need, who else was there? So you need her, Mullani, for sure, at like maximum, you know, whaling level. You need Furina. I think the other thing that was used is like Shilomam, so her. And there was supposed to be like a pyro character, but I don't remember who was used. I think it may have been Beanie or something. But you basically want to vaporize with her as hard as you can, because she's just omega bonkers. Dude, this music is so omega chilling as well. Honestly, the biggest thing that I personally like about this region is the music. Like, it's so good. How is it so good? It's not allowed to be so good. My gun experience. Gun, baby, gun. I think I quit when I had C6 Zhongli and C6 Hu Tao Spear. Oh, goodness. You quit at the good time. Those are not... I mean, C6 Zhong the Dong is not at all good. He's not nearly as good as some of the current C6 characters. I mean, to be fair, Zhong constellations are like utter trash in comparison. These days, the cons on all the new characters are insane, actually. It's like, you know, they learned a lot in terms of doing better design. I hate to say this, but I think I'm not in a very good spot.
Be free. Let's burn this breeze.
I literally pressed the skill. Wow, that sucks. You know what I will do? I'll go back here. And I will go here. And then we'll come back to that place. But yeah, if you wanna whale in Genshin, it's hard. It costs a lot of money for sure. The thing is that I think one of the most interesting things is that I don't see like whales who actually whale in Genshin. Actually, I don't see them regret it, for example. So like people still find the game fun, and it's still quite fresh. Fuck.
Time to go.
I hate this so much. Well, I guess we climb. Then. The only thing is that sometimes you get really trashy characters and sometimes you get real goats.
Let's burn this breeze.
How do I not get an Auroran one? How is it still on cooldown? Thinking I spent so much that I could build another PC. Yeah, for sure. That is for sure true. I mean, if you want to whale in Genshin, it costs a lot of money. I think there was like a roundup of one guy. So there's like a guy on YouTube who does a lot of Genshin guides and stuff. And at one point he did a roundup of like, hey, here's how much I spent whaling over 2 years. And he basically had like an almost maxed out account. It was like only a few characters that he was missing. And he was like, okay, I whaled for like 50k. And I'm like, that is an insane amount of spare income that you have. On the other hand, he made it back with YouTube. Like, he was doing YouTube videos on Genshin from day one. And it's fair game to say that he had actually, you know, made his money's worth, right? So he made more from YouTube than by making videos about the game, than he spent on actually whaling. And the fact that he was whaling and actually, you know, playing the game and actually enjoying the game. So, you know, it was kind of an investment for the guy. But obviously, you know, for others, it's not gonna be as relevant. Just because, you know, nobody's gonna whale, nobody's gonna get as popular if they whale. I mean, some people will, but there's going to be a very low amount of them, is what I'm trying to say. You basically don't... If you expect to, like, you know, become a whale and get an audience based on that, like, you know, there's a fat chance that that is gonna happen like that for you.
Let's hope you'll pull up a good...
Yeah, because that guy has, like, videos with millions of views. So for him, it's like, you know, completely... For him, it's like an investment, really. he gets back his money's worth. Because he just makes videos about characters, people watch them, people follow guides and other things, and he gets his money's worth. So it makes perfect sense. I mean, I assume that he wanted to whale even before that, like without expecting that this would be so profitable, and that is insane. Like, if you have this much disposable income, I want to know what job you're doing, and I want to take your job for sure. Pretty please. I feel like if I was like a guy with, you know, 500k job per year or something, I would whale as a lot as well, for sure. But it is what it is. We live in poor EU, and poor EU is poor EU. But anyway, who knows? Who knows? I kind of been thinking lately that I want to do like a million different things. And I feel like for some of them I just need to commit to doing them. And one of them is like this content creation thing. Like, part of me wants to do... What? What did I just trigger? Oh no. What the fuck? Anyway, part of me wants to do a bunch of YouTube stuff and other things, but I know I just don't have time for it. I want to dedicate time to a million different things. So I was thinking lately that I basically need to clean up my act a little bit and like decide what I want to prioritize and what I want to do in life in the next like few years. Because if I want to do like 50 different things, then I'm just not gonna have time for all of them. And then I will end up being, you know, I will end up doing nothing for all of these effectively. But anyway, that is just, you know, my food for thought for myself as well. So I'll see, maybe I will have time to clean up my act, maybe do something, who knows. Maybe I will be like one of 5 people who can actually stream Monster Hunter.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
Bro! Rude! Turkey go bite! Oh, hi. Why are you trying to fight me? I wanna fight you. Jeez.
The best stuff's always at the
Having to decide career and adulting. Yeah, like basically same thing. I mean, it's mostly like career, adulting, YouTubing, gymming, a lot of other things, potentially. So yeah, for me, it's like, do I want to invest time into, you know, setting up some kind of relationship and other things? And it's like, do I want to stream more? Do I want to stream less? Do I want to do a lot more to advance my career prospects and other things? Do I want to, you know, try the YouTube thing, try some other social influencing things? I don't know. Anyway, those are like all the things on my mind. And at the moment, like, I don't have an answer for any of this. I'll probably spend like a bunch of time trying to figure that out. Trying to sort through these things. And we'll see how it's gonna go. Okay, cool. Big fan. Let's see how many of these we can collect. No!
Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by itself. They told me so from early. Then
God damn it. Let's not go introduce ourselves. Can I not run into a quest like every 5 seconds? Oh, thank you. Whatever it is, just wish you the best, man. As always, thank you. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway. I want to try something, so we shall see. Maybe, like, when I used to... I feel like streaming was kind of working out for me much better when I was streaming GU a lot. Because there was, like, actual audience for GU. For some reason, for other Monster Hunter games, I feel like basically nobody else was kind of interested in watching them. Or, I mean, there were like so many big creators that there was basically like zero room for anybody else to try and fit in. But then we'll see what's gonna happen with Wilds. Like, there is a good shot that a lot of people are just not gonna be able to stream the game. Unless they own like a PS5 Pro or unless they do like a dedicated setup as myself. So who knows, maybe the fact that I'll be like actually able to stream the game is gonna play to my advantage in there. But we shall see. We shall see. I sincerely hope. I would love, honestly, if the streaming thing worked out quite a lot. Because if I could stream games and earn some passive income based on that, that would be honestly the best. But I know that I need to, like, you know, improve the stream quality and improve a lot of other things. So we shall see. I maybe will try to get a few things done. Oh, okay, so I actually do have to go here. Okay, let's try to get this. Hard to compete, first mover advantage. Honestly, it's a lot of this is luck. A lot of this is just, you know, random circumstance, luck. Some of this is skill, don't get me wrong. So like if you invest a lot into like a good streaming setup, if you're really good at the games that you play, if you play them regularly, I think the biggest thing that I have personally had trouble with is consistency. And it's not entirely my fault, because once I had a pretty stable stream going, there was political unrest going on, and then I had to move countries, there's the war now, other things. So like I had to basically be very inconsistent. After getting a Twitch partner, basically, I had a lot of downtime, which kind of played very heavily against me, which is very unfortunate. But I don't know. I always want to say that these things are like learning experiences for me, right? So, for example, I don't get the same things handed to me for free as it is for a lot of people. Also, that is a very pretty place. For a lot of people, it's a lot easier than, you know, it has been for me. So I want to say that, like, I have to do more work basically to stand out at this point. But yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go. It should be interesting. One thing that I also don't like, for example, if I want to do YouTube, the thing is that it takes like a long time for me to script the video and to sit there and to edit it. I feel like one thing that has happened over the past years is that my attention span has been destroyed by a lot of things. It's like when I cannot just sit there and edit a video for hours. Like I have to have some kind of other distraction to keep my brain occupied. It's like I just don't find it interesting to sit there and edit videos for like hours and hours and hours on end. Not to mention that I would need like some actual interesting content to do, and in order to do interesting content, it would need to be scripted. It's not easy, and not everyone could turn out well. I mean, if we're talking about, you know, making it as a bigger streamer, I mean, I feel like there is more luck than skill involved, but skill, so it's like 60 to, you know, or maybe 70 to 30, right? if you and consistency, right? It's skill and it's consistency. These two things. Oh wow, okay, we still have this spot. So like for me, the point is that I kind of did get lucky at the start. For a long time, I was streaming Monster Hunter, and it actually gained viewership. I genuinely had like around 10 viewers for some streams. But then it kind of went downhill because I was not very consistent and I was also unlucky. So anyway, that's a long rambling topic and I feel like it's a little bit too heavy for the stream. The political and war period? Yes, for sure. Yeah. Oh my god. That is for sure true. Like it could have been, if it wasn't for a lot of those things, it would have been so much better for myself. But yeah, anyway, I mean, you have to deal with these things anyway. Like, it is what it is. You know, there is only so much that you can do about it. Unfortunately, and I have to adapt now. It means that I do have to do more work to stand out, to actually get some things going. But once I do, you know, it's probably gonna be better long term, because if I have a better grip on my own success, then, I mean, if I achieve success in any way, right? And if I have a better grip on my success, it's gonna be better long term and like easier to maintain it. Because a lot of people, what they will have going for them is, you know, they will get lucky and they will have some viewership. But then the problem is, you know, they fall out of it very, very hard. Oh, sorry. So like if you're a big streamer, like you need to maintain it as well. Or if you're a big person on YouTube somehow, the problem is also maintaining that. Oh goodness. Let's see, I might as well get one or two more teleporters and actually get that 40% exploration. Actually, don't mind if I do. Hi guys. Let's see, is there actually a teleporter over here? I don't see any more teleporters. There's probably one or two on the ground. Okay, I literally just got 40% from that, so let's go take it. Hi guys. I only know about watching people who used to edit themselves and end up moving to get an editor. Yeah, exactly. It's basically a thing where if you are a small streamer or if you're, you know, if you just want to push out YouTube content a lot, the problem is also that you have to push out like a lot of content these days, right? So the competition is, again, you have literally people. Back in the day, even like 5 years ago, you used to have a lot of people who just edit everything themselves, right? Now, YouTube has grown immensely over the past like 5 years, especially, in that even people who like have, I don't know, 50k subscribers on YouTube or something, they make enough to justify having an editor, right? So you can hire an editor and you can dump a load of work onto them instead of doing it yourself, basically. So yeah, there's a lot more competition, and there are lots and lots of people who have actual proper setups where they push content like daily or weekly or like bi-weekly and stuff. And you just have to compete for the attention of people if you want to stand out on YouTube quite a lot. It's not that I'm saying that like all of this is impossible or something. It is still possible to compete, and there are lots and lots of channels that make it all the time. Lots and lots of new things. It's just a matter of, you know, again, if I did this a while ago, it would have been so much easier than it is right now, right? If I were not unlucky, it would have been potentially easier. And I kind of wanted to get into it. Like, one of my resolutions for 22 was to actually like try to push out at least like 3 or 4 videos that year, like actually long ones. So maybe like 30 minutes or something. And that did not happen. Anyway, damage control. So we have 111 for Mama Ika plus 182. Let's say that we get another 100 in this patch. So we are looking at 200, 400. Let's say we have 400 wishes for Mama Ika potentially, which is pretty good. We're also at 628 in here, not bad. I don't even know when to waste that. But anyway, yeah, that's it for today. I want to rest, want to take care of a few things still. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you. Bye-bye.